And we're live.
Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to Pantsless Tables and our bi-weekly usual Blades in the Dark game. At one point, there were two of these. Unfortunately, that did not work out as much as it could have. But that itself means we are having a little bit of a change going into our session from this day forward, because we have a new player at the table. Everyone point in the relevant directions. Before we go into the game, I will allow my beautiful players to introduce themselves and what character they would be playing today. I think this time I'm going to start with ding 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 Bard.
Hello everybody, I'm the Bard with many names. You can find me basically everywhere on the internet as Bard with many names. You can find me here on Alternating Tuesday. Around September, you will find me. Am I allowed to already say it?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not?
From September onward, you can find me on the other Tuesdays over at Rollers Joint at Irvy's wonderful channel. You can find me on Wednesdays at House of Dreams, running another beautiful, beautiful thing, where we have the first session tomorrow. And you can find me here playing Summer, he, a wonderful, very soft-spoken, very gentle spider who is a very nice person and a professional sex worker.
Let's go. Bringing in more of the spicy where we need it. 100%. All right. I'm not going to do this. Laura, popcorn it to somebody else. Popcorn it to somebody else.
Oh, okay. Irvy.
Oh God, I hate it when it popcorns to me. But hello, howdy, thanks. Hi, I'm Irby. I guess we're doing the full introductions on these go-arounds. But I'm going to be playing Biff for you all today. Their pronouns are they, she. Be the hound. It's going to be a grand old time. You can find me here on Alternating Tuesdays. I really don't know where else I am right now, so I'm not going to do the spiel because I am still tired from Gen Con. I haven't recovered. Popcorning it to Callum.
Hello, I'm Callum. I am playing Teleri Pridwen Cadwallader. She uses she, they pronouns. I use they, them pronouns. I usually read my ad reads at the end. So I'm going to do that at the end. I'm going to popcorn it over to Steve.
Hello, hi, Steve. That is me. That is my name. It is me. It's what I do. Okay, whatever. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless Tables and other related things. My pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Samba, Big Daddy Falcone, whose pronouns are also he, him. I'm here for a good time and a long time. I don't know. You can find me here. You can find me on my place, and we do things everywhere. And yeah, that's all I got.
Which means it's my turn. Hey y'all, I'm Denver. She, they pronouns. I am playing Vey Corvus Lamont, who uses they, them pronouns. And I think I'm going to take a page from Callum's book and do my spiel at the end. So let's fucking go.
Yes. And leading this multitude of talent is little old me. I am Adi MK. I am your storyteller for this delving into Murky Days in Duskwall. Yeah. As the camera pans into the beautiful, beautiful, quote unquote, city of Duskwall, this day is quite a clear night, not a single cloud in the sky. Well, night, day doesn't really matter, when the sun is not a part of the equation. But yeah, we will go through the dark alleys and skirt over all of the murky canals that make up the most important roads of this sprawling, dark, Gothic Victorian city. And inside, we will go to perhaps what is a slight anachronism. And we are going to zoom into a particular little fire escape ladder as we zoom in on two people who are having a bit of a conversation.
Chose the wrong time to have a snack. So, Teleri, via the network of small children who deliver letters, sent a letter to their acquaintance to meet at the usual spot. And this is where Teleri will usually meet Summer before proceeding to break in to the department store late at night and spend the evening there in Forks luxury with some companionship. Do you think Summer's there before Teleri? Like, how prompt is Summer?
Summer tries to be everywhere 5 minutes early.
Cool. I think Teleri is similarly anal about time, but like will pass it off and has been hiding from sight, waiting for the exact time and then appearing on the dot at the time we arranged.
Like they always do.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Sasha, you get to the usual spot, and it's quiet. The alley that this little fire escape leads into is quiet. There is one drunken chap who's just snoring his night away, and in the corner is a cat who is judging this man very, very badly. But otherwise, the alley is quiet.
I would still like to roll something to check if there's somebody here who isn't supposed to be here. I believe what happened with the veil made Sasha a bit insecure.
Mm-hmm. Fair. What would you like to use in this case?
Now I have to find my character sheet. Maybe you could help me out for a second.
Yes. So you could either do, I guess in this, it would be either a survey or I mean, if there's something else that you want to kind of pitch as how you would use it, you could do that. I think what would be called for this would be a survey.
Yeah, I just my internet is right now is not the fastest, but my character sheet is loading. I found it. It is here. Do I have? I do have one across in survey.
Okay.
So I do believe
roll a d6.
2.
Nobody else that you can see.
Oh, don't we all just love that wording from the DM? Well, if there's nobody else I can see, I'm just gonna be there waiting for my friend.
So, do you go climb the ladder and go to the usual level where you will have your little perfunctory chat before breaking in? Or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
With I believe a little bag slung around their shoulder with some this and that, a good drink, a few snacks, a book, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Legal sleepover style.
Teleri is going to arrive from above you. She's been hiding out on the roof and is now going to take the ladder down to your level. And I think you will see Teleri for the usually when Teleri comes to meet you, she dresses still mostly in dark colors, but dresses up in kind of like a gothic Victorian suit. She's not wearing that today. She's wearing her usual work attire, which is like a lot more scrappy, covered in scarves and wraps of material to hide as much of herself as possible in darkness. And like she slides down the ladder to your level. Thank you for meeting me here, Summer.
Thank you for meeting me here. Is there something I should be worried about?
Oh,
You don't look yourself.
sorry. This is a work meeting rather than a meeting of pleasure. So I thought just coming off a job. It's a whole thing.
No
Last
worries.
time I heard some whispers that you were working with a group of thieves.
And if that was to be true?
I might have some information you would like.
Well, my dear, I might have some information you don't like.
Do we do the good news, bad news? Like, do you want to go with the bad news first or the good news?
The group I was with disbanded.
Oh. Okay. Now that is a problem.
Scheduling issues, you know how it is.
I wish my group had a schedule.
Same. Trust me, same.
Ah, blast. Well, we came across a map that was worth stealing, but we're smugglers. Our job isn't to break into a rich man's estate, steal a possibly infinitely expensive map, and then so I was hoping that like we could make a deal where you steal it and we sell it, and we take like a 60-40 split.
Sorry to disappoint you.
So you're unemployed now.
If you want to put it that way. I mean, you know, I always have my day job and my night job.
Looks up at the destroyed sun in the sky. No, I don't think I do.
I know I keep you around. You're hilarious.
I know. Thank you. If you're
So yeah, one could put it that way.
well, the group that I've joined, if I'm honest, are a bunch of reckless, out of control loonies with not a chance of success if I wasn't there. I'll give one of them credit. They are able to shoot people in the head quite successfully.
We're talking about Biff.
Oh, you're acquainted.
I'm acquainted with you after all.
Well,
And I look out for my friends.
but okay. We aren't thieves necessarily. However, we have been doing quite a bit of stealing recently. So, you know, your skill set might be applicable here. I could do with the company because, to be quite honest, apart from the Oast, I'm losing the will to live every time I do
Oh
a heist
no.
with these people.
You really know how to sell it to me, huh?
I'm not here to undersell what the reality is. I just want you to know, there are better options. There are better places to go join. I would appreciate your company, but I would appreciate your company all the time anyway. So it's simply if you're looking for a up and coming gang of misfits to join, where your skills would be appreciated, we're an offer. And also, you could find out about this saucy map that Lord Strangford's got locked up.
If I'm not mistaken, you already have a spider.
Have. I mean, to a degree. But, like, okay, why do I come to this department store? I come here because it's the finest bed stop in all of Duskvol. But I wouldn't compare a bed in that department store to a wooden board with nails pointing upwards. And then when you try and lie on it, not only do the nails go through you, but the legs holding up the wooden board snap in half.
I see what you want to tell me.
Maybe you could teach them a thing or
Well.
two.
Yeah. For example, how to choose a name that doesn't scream, I'm insecure about the size of something.
I mean, I've not said that, but yes.
Well, then introduce me to your friends. So you like, seems like I'm joining the sports team after all. Go Sparrows!
Okay. How flexible are you?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean, it's been a
as in,
while
do you want to
since
go on
my last
the
split,
ground,
but
or would you like to go rooftop to rooftop? That's what I was trying to say.
ground.
Ground. Cool. Yeah, that's just...
I'm not risking something just because it might be. Might give the illusion of being subtle. It is not.
Oh, this isn't about subtlety. This is just about the thrill.
I would still prefer the ground. I'm
Yeah,
not
we can
keen
do the
on
ground. We
breaking
can do
my
the ground.
bones.
No problem. Climbs down the ladder. Oh, just to warn you, our base is a fucking nightmare. No one in their right mind would ever use this as a base of operations for a criminal gang. In fact, it does make me honestly scared at any moment we're going to get caught, which is why I now sleep in the Oast. Because if I hear anything go wrong, I'm just going to hit the go button.
I mean, since the Veiled are not there anymore, I know a funny little place.
Literally, I've been trying to get us to move since day one. They refuse. Something about... I really wasn't paying attention.
You should.
Shall we? Kind of offers like, after you, sire.
And Sasha will full on go.
Ah, yes. Takes the arm and takes you towards Brightstone? Is that where we
Mhm.
are? Oh, I fucking
Mhm.
remembered it without even having to look. Yeah.
Indeed, it is. It doesn't take you too long to get to Brightstone this day, and yeah, you go into the. I guess you'd be walking the whole way, right? Yeah. Um, yeah. You both. I mean, I think Summer would have had some experience in Brightstone, but like not too much reason to go too into the noble district, so to speak, perhaps.
I mean, Summer mostly is hired by nobles for his day job, and on the other hand, Brightstone was the main working district for our group, like where we make the most money.
This is true, actually, yeah. So you would be very familiar. And as Teleri leads you towards one of the palatial ground estates, you see that you are walking up to a metal wrought gate which has uh, a sign above which reads the Le Monde. And yeah, you welcome to the Le Monde estate, the so far established base of the Duskwall Sparrows. You walk into through the gates, and there are a couple of guards there who just see the handy person that their noble had hired, and another person that is walking in with them. And hey, they're simple guards. They've been told, shut the fuck up, let people in who I have told you. And they don't even this thing. They don't even look. As you walk past, you see that there is a. You've heard rumors about this. I'm fairly certain. There is a refugee camp that is built into the grounds of the Lamond estate. Do see a lot of people with the, there's always a mix of complexions, but there you can definitely see a lot of people from the Dagger Isles are using these grounds as their home for now until they get sorted. And yeah, as these two walk into the Lamond estate, let's go quickly to what the others would have been doing. What would you be what would you have been engaged in doing when the camera pans to you? If you are in the Lamond estate, of course. If you're not,
Wait, so who did the camera pan to? Sorry.
it's panning to the others, to the rest of you.
Oh.
So it
Okay.
depends on who has an idea as to what they were up to.
Sama is asleep, snoring, just very much just honk shoo mimi. That's the vibe. And not a care in the world, just asleep. That's me right now. So
Fair. Fair. And nothing would have happened to wake you up. So we shall leave Big Daddy to his slumber. Daddies are always tired, hardworking, productive people.
yeah, it's been a long day.
Long day. Yep. Yeah. What about the others?
Vay is in their office, still working on the plans for finding housing for all the refugees. And I imagine they've also kind of worried Gerard because of how intense they are focusing on this.
Yeah, I think he you would have been at it for a while, and Gerard would have come a couple of times to him. Noble, would you prefer some refreshment? You have been at it for a while.
Apologies, Gerard. Some tea would be lovely. Yes, please.
Indubitably, Noble.
I
And
would- I
sorry,
want to
go ahead.
get this taken care of. I want to get this taken care of.
Yes, I completely agree. This is in no way prompted by the extreme. uh, hmm, well, let it be said. And he is obviously looks like very pleased that the immigrants would be leaving the Lamond estate sooner than later. But yeah, fair enough. Biv, what would Biv be doing? Would you you said you'd be up on the roof or something? I don't know. Where would you be, and would you be in a position to see your compatriot and your friend walk into the estate?
Yeah, no, Biv definitely hangs out on the roof a lot. They have taken on the role of keeping lookout and bodyguard, especially over the refugees. Sharing a home turf. They're probably also enjoying that cigar that we got from our previous.
Bazobaz.
Yes. And of course, enjoying here means we are slowly unrolling the papers, feet kicking over the edge, taking a nice little whiff of the tobacco. We'll pull it out under the lip, use it as a little chewing tobacco for a moment, and then we continue to chew and swallow and proceed to just eat it like popcorn while surveying surveying the remainder of Brightstone around. Would have sent Biss down to hang out with the other Dagger Isle children. Biss likes playing with them, getting the little pets and the little scritches, and teaching them how to be tough. Upon seeing Teleri and Summer, though, Biv is going to GTFO.
Mm-hmm.
We are not going to be on this property. Because we would rather have a word with Summer privately prior to having, a reveal of knowledge and knowing and people asking questions about how or anything potentially coming up. And we're going to go find out why the fuck Summer would be moving on here. So we would go talk to I have a connection with a spy, Valeris over in, I don't have my map up, a coal mining district. So probably go talk to them, get nothing out of it because I did really bad with them last time. And then just get distracted. We'll make it back to the Lamont Manor at some point.
I'll give this to you for free. Any contact that you would have made with Valeris, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with Valeris, you would have asked after Sasha, and Valeris would have told you that the group that they were part of has dissolved.
Okay.
They went quietly into the night with an area whimper.
They went quietly in the night. What?
With nary a whimper.
Nary a whimper. Well, appreciate the knowledge as always.
This is something that you could have just let me know. If you don't have to come and meet me every time you have a single question.
What if I just like to see you?
They will narrow their eyes at you, just like, okay, don't fuck with me like this. What did I do to you?
You wound me. You did nothing. didn't want to be on property, so I came to say hi and find out what was going on, and I'm going to go now.
Right? Yeah, okay. Bam, bam. Thank you, person. All right, go on. Fine.
You know
want
how
to
I
come
like to
meet me?
roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't do small talk. Wants
yes.
information and leaves. Absolutely.
Perfect. So I guess you would only be coming back to the Le Monde estate. I mean, I guess it'll take you about an hour or so, like, to have gotten this information, etc. So yeah, that comes back to Larry and our new spider. Yeah. How
As
would
you can
you
see,
go about doing it?
our Lord Lamond has decided to put up an encampment in their own land. Obviously, I have empathy for these refugees. However, they seem to believe that they'll be able to find them housing. You'd think that they had lived in Duskvol their entire life.
Hmm. How many
Oh.
are there?
They don't like doing crime.
They don't
don't
like
like-
doing what? Sorry?
Crime. Lamond isn't a big fan of crime.
Then why are they part of this illustrious little?
I have
Friend
no
group?
idea.
I mean, I don't like doing crime, but it's practical.
Pays the bills.
Well, with this small
said-
talk. Sorry, go
You
ahead.
said, excuse me, you said Lamont, right?
Yep.
Ah,
Is there anyone
well,
in
look
this
at
little
that.
group you don't know?
Depends. How big is the group?
Lamond, Falcone, Biv, William, me, the host.
I'm not sure I know who William is. Maybe I know
Makes
them.
a lot of sense. You don't really need to know him that well. We'll use him for coal eventually.
When he's done making my gun, you can have him for coal.
That's never happening, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I have heard about a lot about different people from your group. Let's put it that way. I don't necessarily personally know all of them, but you know how it is. Familiar faces on the streets, in the crowds. I mean, it is my job to know people, after all.
Yes, well, I appreciate that. I knock on Lamont's office door.
You would have definitely been let into the manor by a servant, and yeah, they would have told you that Noble Le Bond is in their office. Yeah, you knock on the door, and very
I immediately open
short,
it.
you slam the door into Gerard's face because he was just about to reach the door and open it.
Oh. Gerard just can't catch a break.
Gerard,
Yeah, but
look what you've done to the door.
Decorum for once, Larry. I adore you, but please, decorum for
Come,
once.
is that a new kind of designer of doors I've not heard of?
No, it is a mode of being where one has more empathy. I'm sorry.
More empathy. You can have more empathy?
Gerard will adjust his little monocle and promptly ignore you. Little looking at you a little betrayed because as far as taking care of the tea set goes, you're the only one he trusts, and you have done him a deep disservice.
Wow.
So
Ouch.
you went behind the door in the garden, you know?
uh,
It was
uh,
wonderful to meet you.
But, yes, I am unclear as to who you are, but if you are here, and I understand that you would be perhaps, and he would look to Teleri and back towards his master, and with a deep sigh, he will just. Am I to go and get some snacks and refreshments for our new visitor?
Much appreciated, but please.
What?
Yes, I shall bring the other tea set. And he pointedly, puts his nose up and marches out of the door, closing it behind him. And you are left in the room with Way Lamont.
Well, I found us a new recruit. Where's Biv? Where's William? Where's Falcone?
Sasha will absolutely have the manners to do a little bow.
The last I saw Biv was they were scaling the wall as usual. Samba is in his room. I have no idea where William is. I am
Well.
only hoping he has not blown himself up.
Summer,
Oh,
may I introduce you to Veylamond, the keeper of this establishment?
it is an honor and a pleasure.
Likewise. Apologies for the mess. And they will begin gathering their paperwork up from where it's kind of scattered all over their desk,
No,
along with a
please.
map of Duskwall.
Oh, have you managed to
Yes.
find that big empty lot of houses for people?
I am still working on it.
Oh, seems like a difficult
many people
task
are
for
we
a place
talking?
where there's already a massive district of just entirely people without homes.
Was there something I could assist you with, Talari?
I was hoping to call a bit of a team meeting.
I will track down Biv. Try not to be too mean to Samba. I do not want dents in the floor this time.
I was simply teaching.
Yes, but
Uh,
your lesson gave extra work to our servants, and
Your servants. They're not my servants.
just try not to make too much mess, please.
I'm as clean as a whistle.
Since when?
That just gets a raised brow.
Yeah.
Gerard does come back. He opens the door, comes in with the tray. Teleri, you can notice that this is not the the usual high tea set that is brought. This is a much more utilitarian and functional tea set.
Thank you, Gerard.
Yes, thank you so much.
This tea is still excellent, and he does have a little tray of shortbread cookies as well. And would that be all, noble, or may I get to the rest of my duties?
That will be all.
Is this a
We will
different tea,
take care of
Gerard?
it.
Doesn't taste the same.
It is the same blend. Perhaps it is the depth of your empathy that might reveal a difference in taste,
It's
madam.
the experience. You know, it's not the same because high cuisine is a combination of not just flavor, but it's the experience. It's the cup. It's the whole routine. Oh no.
Teleri, with all the love in my heart, you wouldn't recognize high cuisine if it stepped you in the face.
I steal high quality food
That
all the time.
actually gets a reaction from Vay. And they quickly cover their mouth with their hand.
Equal opportunity, Laura. Let's go. Yeah.
Gerard, have you seen Biv anywhere?
No, noble. I generally try not to keep an eye on your associates. I feel that would be better for my peace of mind.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
If do you require your other members here?
Apparently, we are having a team meeting.
Oh, jolly good. Right. Pardon me, I shall go and summon the others. And he will go out, still giving Teleri a little bit of stink eye. But yeah, he will go out. Leaving that room, I think it would still be a bit before Biv comes back. But Samba, you do hear a knock, knock, knock.
What? Is it morning already?
I think the time would show that it is around 10 o'clock
PM?
a.m.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm late. Quickly just jumps out of bed, opens the door. I'm up.
You see Gerard adjusting his monocle. Yeah, Mr. Samba, your presence is required.
What? Where?
In Noble Lemon's office, I believe your compatriot, Miss Teleri, has brought another individual.
Oh, great. That's great. Let me guess. There's absolutely no light behind their eyes. Wishes they would be anywhere but here. Yeah, am I right so far?
Actually, from what little impression that I got, probably the most polite of the bunch so far that I have met.
Oh.
And no, not dead behind the eyes. In fact, I thought I saw a particularly discerning glint. Indeed.
Interesting. This I have to see. Thank you, Gerard. I'm gonna give me a couple of minutes to get dressed, and I'll make my way downtown.
Yes, I would suggest pants, sir.
Fuck. Do I have to?
Unfortunately, sir, this is not a pantsless environment.
You know what? I will put on pants if you let me handle the teacups. Trust goes both ways.
Roll to convince this guy. Like, how do you want to convince him?
Do I command?
What do you say?
Sway. I think it would be sway.
I have nothing in sway. That is the problem. You know what? I'm gonna try to flirt with him. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna put a hand on his elbow, and just
God.
Gerard. We've known each other a long time. You know that I'm trustworthy, and you know that I wouldn't fuck with something so as important as the teacups. Just let me touch them. Let me handle them. Let me put my big hands on them. Yeah.
He like the monocle kind of drops from his, like where he's held it, and it's just like kind of dangling. And Gerard, who is, by the way, 60 years old, a squat little man, he just looks up at you and beg pardon, sir, I could you and he will move away from you, his elbow away from you, and try and take a step back.
That's fair. I will
Congratulations.
also
I
take
think
a
you
step
broke
back.
Gerard.
I am, if you would permit me to have some time to think about it, that tea set has been in the Lamont family for generations, and I would prefer that. Yeah, well, yes, I have a long time would be perhaps. We have known each other for 2 months in specific, and it's not been a good time.
It's all about perspective, Gerard. 2 months can be a long time, and 2 years can be not long enough. You know.
Oh, I have entirely every idea of what you speak of. These 2 months have been like 20 years. And he will square himself up, and I shall be heading off, Mr. Saba. Please, pants, and he will squaddle off with a slightly faster clip than he usually does.
Oh, fuck. That's
Oh,
fine.
that poor man.
He does go looking for William, but Raccoon does not seem to be in the manor. But yeah, he does find a letter, and he would, I think, have come back. He would come back to the room around the time that Samba walks in as well, and he will hand Lamont a letter from William that says assignments to complete at college will be away for a few days.
See. Thank you for looking for him, Gerard. Please go take care of yourself and whatever duties you may have today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gerard. And I'm gonna wave and wink at him.
He gulps very visibly and will immediately bow backwards and chihuahua out of the room.
Samba, what have I said about bullying Gerard?
I wasn't bullying. I was being nice.
Big Daddy, you walk into this room and you see someone that you know. Know of.
We've seen each other from opposite sides of the room, haven't we?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, sure.
Oh boy.
Dalia told me a lot about you.
Wait, who?
Oh, nobody.
I actually didn't hear it.
Salia.
Oh, shit. No comment. So, what is this about? Are you the new recruit?
Seems like it. Larry told me that you might need a little bit of backup. As a group, not you personally.
I mean, it's one more person to divide the score between, but I guess what can you do?
Well, unlike you,
What are your skills?
Summer's actually good at getting to know people. So might actually be able to find us work.
That's bullshit. I resent that. That's
Well, next time,
unfair.
you don't fuck up the meeting
You
with the
don't
person
exactly have the
employing
best
us.
track
You can
record,
have an
Samba.
opinion.
It's not my fault that the person that we were dealing with was a pain in the ass who didn't understand nuance or conversation skills, or the fact that all I did was ask him for support for something that he already had prepared and he was ready to do it, and he still thought that I was threatening the thing for whatever, and it was stupid, and I hated every second of it. And you know what? Fuck all of you. This is bullshit.
What does Samba do after saying that? What
Do
is
you not hear
the
any
what is
of-
the body language? What is happening?
Did you not hear me?
Oh, we heard,
Oh.
but like, what is the immediate reaction after having said that statement? Like, fuck all of
Just
you.
slamming his fist on the table and just leaning back, arms crossed.
But see, maybe
Bullshit.
that is a point where I could be useful if there's a person you don't like talking to because they don't get your way of nuanced conversation. Maybe I can deal with the rougher diamonds in the mix for you, and you can get to keep your nerves.
I guess.
What-
Arms still crossed, still not convinced, but willing to go with it for now.
What's
I've lost
happening
a
on
lot of members.
Teleri's?
This is a replacement
Mm,
who I trust. And you know, based on how we've gone so far, that my trust is very hard to gain.
It is an honor I'm thankful for every day.
Around that time, there is, I would say, yip 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 yip, as the door that was opened. There's a little like bit of scrabbling sound, and like thump thump thump, and then suddenly scrabbling of the little handle of the door, which goes open once and then again and snaps up, but a couple of times before it is fully pulled down, and the door is pushed open as Biss just kind of yep, and immediately scarpers over to all of you. And I think, yeah, would that be a good time for Biss to return?
Yeah, I guess if it's been enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biv would just come in, take a seat.
Welcome, Biff. I assume that you and Summer are acquainted.
Yeah.
Then you'll vouch for their capabilities.
Sure thing, yeah.
Lamont,
Is that
any opinion?
I kind of want to backtrack a little bit. When Samba hit the table, y'all got to see Vey flinch. No objections on my part.
3 against 1. It seems like Summer at least gets a trial period.
And
This
if
kind of
you
goes.
decide to not keep me, don't you worry. I'll be gone before you know it.
Biss will come. Biss is the little fox, and who would have, seen you, and after the little scarper, and I think you, in your interaction, you would have met Biss, right?
Yeah, several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the
So
letter's not brought by a kid, it's brought by a
Up by
fox.
Biz, yeah.
yeah. So then Biss would immediately go, ears fully perked up, would jump into your arms and nuzzle into you.
Well, hello there. I'll let him sniff, and if he's happy and in a good mood, maybe offer like fingers to make, like, if mostly cats do like the self scratchy on the fingers. Yeah, that.
Yep. Foxes are very cat-like in a lot of their behaviors.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do the same thing. Clearly saying, and in a little yip yip, will bark towards Samba. Clearly letting Samba know that it's 4 votes.
Sama tries to hide a smile but can't, seeing this. You know what? Can't argue with that. Fuck it, fine. That's trial probationary period for one heist. And then we figure out where we go from there.
Speaking of heists, I have some pictures for us. Goes over to like a bit of wall in Lamont's office and like looks. Are the walls clean or are they filled with like information?
There are like a few paintings and whatnot around, but yeah, there's a stretch of wall to the side where, where there would be a fireplace. There would be the mantle above that has a painting, but around that it's empty
Okay,
wall.
great. Get some pins out. Pins into the wall. Suggestion number 1. We know that Lord Strangford has a map that leads to new whaling sites, leviathan sites, which we all need. As smugglers, not only would we be able to obtain the map by sneaking into his estate and stealing it, we could then either travel out to the sites and scout them ourselves or sell them on to the right authorities. This is a high stakes heist. It'll be difficult to do. Option number 2. I've been trying to think about Le Mans' problem with these refugees. And I've come to 2 conclusions. Either A, we go to the people who are the best at giving people housing. Landlords. And we do work for them. If we do some work for landlords, perhaps they'll remove the current occupants and put in our people. Option 2, to get rid of the refugees problem. That sounds worse than I think. Scratches that out. Give the refugees housing. There we go. We know that the landscape of Duskvol is extremely fluid and explosive. We know there are conflicts going on, which means that people's turf is up for grabs. So if we wanted to, I don't know, take a bit of the city as our own turf and put our people in there, the refugees be a great option. And we wouldn't have to do this quietly either. Which I know that some of you are good with not doing things quietly.
You could even spin it around into a kind of festivity, more distractions for whatever you really want to do, and a festival of joy, of friendship, of let's be good neighbors might give those whose toes you might step on maybe a bit of sweetness in the bitter life.
So your plan is to hold a street carnival where we get the inhabitants of a district so drunk they move out because we've convinced them to join the parade.
I was thinking of just making them gamble all the houses away, but that's a possibility too.
Okay. Well, I'll add it as an
What?
option within the
What if we
option.
do both? What if we do both? Get them so
Why
drunk
not
they
both?
gamble away and forget that they gambled away. But
Yeah,
it become
yeah.
problem with someone else.
Cool. Yeah, I'll write that down. Fucking.
Depending on which district we are talking about, we could, like, if we go for the slums, it would be the easiest. If we were to go for the higher districts, the waves would be higher, no doubt. But I believe nobody of a more prestigious background would like to admit they gambled all their livelihood away. You know what I mean?
It does not stop them from doing it.
Of course not. But they
was-
shut the
So
fuck
we-
up as soon as they're about to lose any or all prestige.
I
So we
was
rely on the
thinking
fact
more.
that they are. Sorry, go ahead.
Go no, sorry, I talk too much. Go ahead, Steve.
No, so you're saying that we should rely on the fact that they are too vain and conceited, and care too much about their image, that they will not tell anyone they got scammed or they lost all of their money, that they lost it in a I don't know.
If we were talking about rich people, I would not be above drugging all of them until they hadn't had a choice but to gamble everything away. We would need a considerable amount of drugs for that. So maybe that is an idea for later. But just throwing ideas around.
I do feel like it's about time we have our own. What's the word? What was the word that you said?
Perf.
Yes, that. I do think that's a good idea.
Right. I was thinking more of we could use the conflict and do another job for our friend Bazo Baz and take some territory from the faction they're fighting. Oh,
Red
fuck.
sashes.
Red Sausage.
Uh,
That was my pitch. And then, Biv could do some shooting without having to be quiet. And you lot can go loud. And I can sit there and watch. I'll just put it as another option within
I would not mind
Opportunity
sucking up
two.
the red sausage a bit more.
yeah, unfortunately that does require guns, Lamond. So I know if you would want to step
As
out
long
of it
as
personally.
you do not lie about it again.
Okay. What did I say? I just told you it requires guns. Those are what I see as potential job opportunities. We could also just go and do what we are here to do, which is smuggle. We could ask if anyone wants a smuggling contract. I'll just put it at the bottom of the list. It's not like anything we want to do. We don't want to smuggle. No, that'd be silly. Why would we do that? Oh no.
We still need, if we do smuggle, we need to find out what is needed and where.
That's why we go and find employers. Like the
Basil,
landlord.
we managed to salvage situation with him by delivering on time. So he may have leads, as you said.
Hmm.
Quick
Could
question.
also see if gondoliers have heard anything.
Quick question at you, Artie.
Mhm.
Our group had a pretty strong idea where all the Leviathan Electrum stuff was. That was supposed to be our finale, right?
No, their finale was going after the drug dealer.
Oh, right. Oh, that's
Hmm.
even better.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because that would be information that Sasha would just throw in there. Like the name of the head drug dealer and like all the information that they had previously gathered for that heist that didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You could
Perfect.
do drugs. Drugs are good to sell.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
And we could
There's
sell it
always
to
buyers.
landlords. Because landlords love drugs.
and this particular drug chap, whose name was what? Sorry, hold on. Let me find that. His name was. Hold on. So no. Slide.
However, if we do the drugs, we
Brill.
can't let Samba have any of the drugs.
Well, it's not.
What kind of drugs are we talking about, though? Is it like the brownie stuff, or is it the more hardcore stuff?
Oh, Mr. Brill is a drug dealer who deals with the hardcore variety, and he is also known for targeting the
Younger demographics.
younger demographic, and is also like there have been a few rumors that he used homeless people to test his new drugs without a care of what they would do.
I would just like to start off by saying that the captions picked up Mr. Brill and Mr. Bean.
Oh,
That's the
no.
okay.
Mr. Bean.
Right. Secondly, is this Brill guy who we're going to work with, or are we going to work to make sure he doesn't get more drugs?
I'm not one prone to violence, but if I had the choice, I would slit his throat without hesitating a heartbeat.
So we reach out to his supplier and tell them you work with us instead of through Brill. Is that what you're recommending?
This
I'm
would
recommending slitting his throat.
and
Well, that can be
the
arranged if that's what we want to do.
and the
Okay, I'll
heist
add it to the
in
list of
question.
options. Option
The
5,
heist.
but I'm going to put it above option 4. Kill Mr. Brill, take his drug empire.
Because the heist that the Veiled were preparing for was to bust up Brill's operation so that it would no longer be in execution. But and the way that would have been done is through the interception of a major shipment of new drugs that would be going to Brill. And that was where we had left it with the Veiled. Now, how the Sparrows want to do it is entirely up to them. But yeah.
So I think if we do the drug thing, two things that we can potentially do here, right? We don't have a trade route yet because we are not that established. We could potentially work with Bazobaz to use their trade route if they have any. Or because like I'm trying to figure out, like, as smugglers, we can't, like, we're not going to do an all-out assault and kill Brill, right? Because that's not the job description. So
We
either
can.
we
if we want to. We don't have to do.
no, but
if
Hmm.
we can do that, it's not like we're off limits from doing that. But I see what you're saying. Sorry, I just wanted to clarify.
yeah,
If we do
valid.
end up having to kill him, we do it carefully. And ideally from a distance, so the spirit wardens do not have an idea of us being responsible.
We
Could have
bury
been
him
anybody.
alive, and then we run. Because
See
by the
that?
time the people,
I am pretty
By the
up
time
for
people
taking the if we can just nab that supply. The
Yeah.
new supplies coming in, nab them, sell them off. Pretty
but
I
who-
think
that's the thing,
rule,
right?
as smugglers, we don't have to the way that blades work is we don't have to get supply routes because we are professionals. It will just assume that we are able to sell them.
Okay.
In we are
So then,
good at our jobs.
we reach out to. Do we reach out to Brill Supplier and tell them, "Fuck this guy, work with us instead"?
That would
And we
probably
offer a better
require
deal.
finding out who that is, and that will require more
Yeah.
work than just going after this lot of supplies. That is
True,
the
but if
perfect
we
kind of
steal
example
this,
of what looking for information is good for. So, if you want to ask the question, who is Mr. Brill's supplier, you could spend time looking into that. That's a great pitch of what to do during looking for information.
yeah, no. See, my thing is that if we steal the shipment, then we piss off Brill and we piss off his supplier.
Yeah, that's
If
fine.
we kill
Which
Brill,
is why
we
we
piss
find
off
out
his
who
supplier
his
as well.
supplier is.
If we do it
We offer
carefully
better
and
deals.
thoroughly, we make the suppliers be pissed off on Brill because he lost it.
If we do it clean, yeah.
Therein lies the rub. Can we do
Okay,
it
yeah,
clean?
I think that could work. We steal the shipment from Brill. We let his supplier know that we stole it to prove a point that Brill is not trustworthy. Make them work with us instead, and then we convince the supplier to take out Brill for us.
Or
Because he sucks at his job.
or we do not tell his supplier.
No, but if we don't
until-
tell a supplier, then they're going to be pissed off at us because we stole from them as well.
If they do not know it is us, then they cannot be pissed off at us.
Thank you. And to make this clear, we are talking about terribly potent stuff that Brill made street kids addicted to. If this stuff finds its way back on the streets through the old supplier, it will end up at the old people, which are children.
So who are we going to sell it to?
Oh, children, not goats. Right. See, I was confused for a second there. I thought they were selling it to kids.
We
Oh
make
my
it.
God.
We make it hot.
Oh my fucking
We make it hot
God.
as new party drug for rich people.
Exactly my thought.
There's a lot of goats
But
around
I will
here.
not.
It's
I
what
will
we
not be
use to
partaking.
transport things.
Okay, I'm
But you
in.
do have the connections, don't you?
How was the drugs being transported into the city? Oh, how are they being transported?
They are coming in through Garrick rail station. And with all of the proper bribes being paid, all of the inspectors looking the other way, etc., etc.
Okay.
So we need to take out the drugs before they hit the station. There is no way we can do it after the drugs reach the station because Brill's people will be there. So we need to find a way to get on the train before the train reaches the station, pull off a swap, take the drugs off the train. And so when they get there, there's nothing there. Or the other option is we attack the transport. But I think that's a lot more difficult than getting
A
onto
lot
the
more
train.
difficult than a train heist outside the walls of the city where there's ghosts and zombies and monsters everywhere.
I have an idea, and it might be insane, so please tell me if it is. What if we do it during the handoff? The
That would
personnel
ideally-
doesn't necessarily know each other. That's something we could find out. If it's a new face every time for security measures, it could be our faces.
That is smart. And plus, then we would not have to leave city.
I was being sarcastic, but I do like the idea of doing a train heist. That sounds fun to me.
Yeah, personally, I think the train heist would be less of a chance of getting
However-
caught than at the
True.
drop off. We saw the drop off last time, so
However, all that being said, we still haven't recovered from our last mission, so we need to go do that. And then
Yeah.
also we need to go and find out who missed the, or at least start the process of finding out who his supplier is, and then we can go to the heist. This is Callum saying we still
Yeah.
need to do town time. So
Yeah, valid.
perhaps that we know that the drugs are coming in next week, or 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
We
Quick
recon.
question:
Recon and recovery.
do the drugs usually come in like liquid form, or are they like hard like pills? What is it?
Some of it might be powder.
This is in a powdered form. It's in a raw state. It has to be processed into other things.
That sucks, because I did and then Samba just leans forward, like, I did read about this train heist from a while ago where they did so basically what they did is, like, one person jammed up the train tracks when the train passed over a bridge, and they hooked up a motorized thing to the liquid drugs, where they pumped the drugs out from one end and they filled the other end with water, and it completely they swapped it out, and then even though it was a very big difference, they couldn't really tell because it was like 0.98% purity, which was not really that big of a deal, but they got away with like about 10 million gallons of the liquid drug. So, like, if that's something we want to do, or what we do is we get powder, like literal talcum powder, and we replace the drugs with the talcum powder, and that's a swap.
The idea with the brakes isn't half bad. We don't have to be the supplier, we can be the mechanics.
Great. Well, this has been a very productive meeting. I'm just going to take my 3 pitches of ideas that I wanted to do off the board and put them up somewhere else.
I'm sorry, Teleria. I
Keep
didn't
them
want to...
keep them in the host. We may need them.
How's the else? I think I was
Yeah.
going to keep them. Not keep them in this
Yeah.
pigsty.
I like this idea. Like, I feel like it's very Robin Hoody of us to do it.
I
Who?
will look into getting us supplies for heist, like mechanics uniforms, disguises, that sort of thing.
Take some time for yourself first.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Biv and Tilari, you two know the streets better? Can look into supplier,
Okay.
possibly? Samba. See if you can find information on who to talk to about train schedule. See if you and Summer work together, yes? Find information on where we can get on to intercept, possibly, or something. I don't know. But
To give you an example of how this is on top of the table. To give you an example of how the train tracks in this world work, they are essentially like, if all of you, if any of you have seen Black Panther, like in the mines, the trains had those like the a
Maglev
wall
type thing.
maglev kind of thing, but instead of the maglev thing, it's essentially mini lightning walls, the same lightning walls that protect Duskwall. They're mini lightning walls that extend all across the tracks, because they are the only safe way to traverse the Deadlands.
If you don't know what you're doing.
True.
Well, with that, we already would have an excuse. With the electroplasm shortage in the city, people could get desperate and try to siphon a bit off here and there.
These are all indeed possibilities. But yes, I think maybe this would be a good time for a small little break. Steve,
Correct.
10 minutes?
Yep.
Sure, yeah.
Let me press the
Right.
fucking button.
So we should catch you soon.
We're going to a
Be-
break screen, and that break screen will read starting soon. But don't worry, that makes sense.
100%.
We will be restarting soon.
And we're live.
Hello, and welcome back. The newly assembled Duskwall Sparrows, with their new member, have come to an accord, and there is going to be a trial period of being part of the Sparrows for the newly introduced Sasha Summer Novak. Yeah, as the conversation was had and future directions were taken, the group split up because they did just finish a massive heist, and it is now time for downtime. So, So in this case, like, the payoff is you have just gotten the fence. There was no additional thing that you got from that. As to how goddamn smoothly that actually went, yeah, that was no heat and no entanglements. So straight to the
rep.
downtime.
No heat, no rep, no entanglements,
No
gang.
heat.
We might need to do a heist less clean so we get noticed, so we can have some more rep. Because no one knows who we are. Like, I don't like.
I
church
tried to
walks
do a
in.
heist less clean, and everybody flipped out.
The church walked in and went, the guy's gone.
You
Who the fuck
killed the
stole him?
man.
Fucking ghosts. The ghosts fucking stole him. What do you mean the ghosts stole him? The ghosts have stolen him? Well, who else could it have been? There's no fucking evidence there was anyone here.
Smooth
That's what people at church
operation.
sound like, as we all know.
Of course.
You
But
can
yeah,
always just
as we
leave a little
go,
piece of paper. Hey, it was us. Psych.
okay, let us go into the downtime activities. Let's start off with Viv. What would she want to do?
Oh God. Okay.
Do you like a list of the downtime actions?
Yeah, sure.
So you can
Acquire
either
asset.
acquire.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Addy, you've got it. No, I'll shut up. Got it, Addy. I believe in you.
No, go for it. Do it.
You said you were going to be more.
Do
You're going
the
to be more
thing.
self-sufficient. Go.
Oh.
So you can either acquire an asset, which is a temporary item that you can use to use for the next heist. You can start a long-term project. If you have gotten any harm, you can recover. You can reduce the heat, which is not really needed right now. You can either train in trying to get better at something, or you can indulge a vice to see if you want to reduce stress.
I am really not that stressed, so not worried about indulging advices. I will probably want to use acquiring an asset. I need a minute to figure out what asset I would like to acquire. So if you could come back to me on that one,
Cool.
yes.
And to give you an example of the kind of assets, it could be a special item or a set of common items. It could be a cohort, which is an expert other person or another gang entirely. It could be a vehicle. It could be a service. A service is essentially transport from a smuggler or driver, use of a warehouse for temporary storage, legal representation, etc. So those are the things that you can acquire as assets.
I mean, I was also going to attempt to acquire an asset. My pitch was that we attempt to acquire transport on a train.
See, I was definitely thinking something in the trade department as well, but Biv was probably going to go more on the route of I would like to acquire the ability to drive a train. I want to acquire the train's keys. I want to become the conductor. Choo-choo.
Chew, motherfucker.
This is a great question because two of us wanted to know the answer to it. So, like, if we were to acquire a train as an asset temporarily, what is the minimum tier we would have to achieve in order to get a full ass train compared to hiring someone else who has a train to get us to somewhere?
Bro, to get your own train? That would be...
Temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say you'd have to be at least a tier 3 to, like, start doing that.
So we're tier
Yeah.
0. If we
And I would need
roll
a far
6,
ton more coffee.
we can get +1. If we spend...
A coin.
It's not like we have. It's not like we're short on coin.
No, we are short on coin. We need the fucking coin.
We are.
We've got 4 coin, which is currently our maximum coffers. However, in order to upgrade the gang, we have to have a lot more coin. We need like a stupid amount of coin. So like
Okay, so
this coin is way more valuable upgrading the gang than it is spending it on this. How much would it cost tier wise to acquire transport on someone else's train?
So that's, I think the thing is, given the extremely controlled nature of the railways in this world, it would only be government / official trains, right? So if
I could help with that.
because the only
I could help
way,
with that. I work in the government.
this is true, but the only way that you could there, and the whole thing with the schedules, it's like it's a single track, right? So if there is a train that
It's
is
single.
coming,
I thought it was 2-way.
is it? Oh wait,
I thought it
I thought it
was
was-
because it wouldn't make any sense otherwise.
was it 2-way?
I thought it was like because also there's multiple cities, right? It's not just one
True.
other city. There are multiple
True,
cities. So
true.
there must be at least two like a coming and going train.
Two lines as such.
Yeah, there must be
Yeah.
2 lines.
You know what? Yeah, I think that actually makes more
Yeah.
sense.
So I think me and Biv's plan is we are on the train going the opposite way and we jump over.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now I see what you're getting at.
Yeah,
else is it gonna be?
That could definitely be done.
I'm not sure what else it could be, but my brain wasn't connecting the dots.
Like if there's a world where you go that it's impossible for us to acquire the assets, so the start of our heist is actually breaking onto the first train. But
I thought
like
Steve, you had something to say?
no, because wouldn't it be easier to have something caused the train to stop on the tracks for some reason. Maybe a breakdown in the tracks, maybe something trapped in the middle. Then we get on the train, pull the powder off, and escape instead of getting a second train, jumping onto the first train, then figuring out how to get off the first train with the powder.
You're overlooking the problem of getting to the train.
And
It's going to pass
getting
through the city,
powder
right?
off.
No, it's
Yeah,
we
but
need
It
to
will
get
be
to
a
the train
lot of
before
powder.
gets
It
to the
will be a
city.
lot of snuff.
But how long is the train track from the entrance of the city to the station?
The station is on the outskirts of the city.
Yeah, it's right at this thing.
Fuck me. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
It's not impossible for us to go outside the city's walls into the Deadlands.
It's still
just-
recommended, but it's impossible.
It's my character is the only one who's been outside the walls repeatedly.
Well, false.
Yeah, Biv has also been.
Biv.
Okay. Like I lived outside the walls before I lived in Duskvol. Is what I'm being.
As did Biv.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we both from Scotland?
Biv's not from No, Biv's from Dagger Isles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where
Outside
they-
that's why Biv gets very excited every time we talk about going outside of the walls.
Yeah.
Like
And
that is
the Dagger Isles are famous for not having any electric walls or any runes or anything.
we had old ruins. So like okay, me and Biv have experience going on the outside, so we could go the outside, and like we'd been setting up earlier, we could disrupt the walls, and because there's a shortage going on, that would be irregular, and then get on the train. Doable. However, it's more dangerous than getting temporary transport on a train to then jump. Logic.
And
Right.
I will also very kindly point out one little thing. How are you exfiltrating yourself from this situation? Because you'd be blowing up the tracks or something to stop the train. You stop the train, you acquire the contraband. How do you get back to the city? Are you going to be
That is a great question.
That's a very good question.
However, it's moving into planning that we're not allowed to do about heists.
fair?
I think
fair.
this question is specifically, can we get the asset in order to have the option to do things? Because currently,
Totally.
we don't have an asset to do with trains. So what we're trying to find out is, are we able to,
Can
with
we
our
acquire?
current capacity, get access to train or on train? We can't get access to a train. It's the math is we
Yes.
just can't do it mathematically.
Yeah.
But can we get a smuggler to get us on the train? I assume is an easier accomplishment.
Okay, but to get someone to get us on the train, we have to leave the city.
No, we
Right.
don't, because we're going on the other train going the other way.
So what?
If the train, no, I get what Callum is saying. If the station is on the outskirts of the city, what is the point of getting on a different train when there is no time to jump over? And because people will see us jump over, if the station is right at the outskirts.
We're jumping
Right.
over like significantly down the way. Like we're trying to get the
So-
train prior to it getting to the station so that we are driving the train to the station. So we are the ones unloading the train. Nobody else does anything. So we're trying to get a train to go out.
With that logic, we can also stop the train before it gets to the station. Then
That's what we don't want to stop the train though, because if the train gets stopped, then it doesn't get to the station.
no.
What about we stop it
There's-
at the station?
Here's my thing, right? There are the distance from the edge of the city to the train station. How long is that distance?
Let me
the edge of the
confirm
city
that.
is the station.
So then we have to get on the train the train will take us outside the city to the
Yes.
Badlands. Then we jump over in the Badlands. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then. Okay.
However, all of this goes to put if we can't mathematically get on the train with our acquire asset roll, which is why I need a number from Addy telling us how difficult it would be to get a smuggler to get us on the train.
It wouldn't be too difficult. Let me just quickly, 1 second, because I was checking something else. But
May,
if I'm going back to that,
may I remind of another possibility? Because right now we have two problems, and I believe we can solve one of them if we stop the station at the train at the station where people are paid to look away, and we are just workers putting crates in and out to make it look like stuff happens. We can, without anybody batting an eye, just take the
Make the
drugs
swap.
away, fill it with empty crates, and then the only problem we have is how do we get ourselves and the drugs out of the station.
but as Callum pointed out, those are all planning activities that can be done through flashbacks, right? So
What
where
you're saying, Bard, makes a lot of sense. It's just that's a great alternative if we can't get the train. But all of this comes down to, can we get the fucking train, Addy? If
Yes,
we can't
you
get on
can.
the fucking train,
Thank
then we
you.
can throw all
would
of
be-
this
Addy,
conversation
can
out
you
the
get
fucking
the
window.
it would be it would be fairly easy to do, to acquire tickets to go to. That was what I was looking at. Like, what the fuck? Where does this connect to? Right? Hold on. Where is the map?
Where's the
of
underground
the-
map for Duskvol?
Yeah, that one. No, there was a map of the
It's a map of the continent. Yeah, I know what
the
you're talking about.
world.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
map of the world. What was that page? God damn it! Oh wait, I
Uh,
found it.
Yeah, 308.
Yes. Yeah. You would be going to, this would be coming from Wintercliff. So that would be the direction you would be going. You would be going to the city of Wintercliff.
Yep.
Oh, and it's I'll say it's just going to be a roll, and it is going to depend on what comes. Like, we will follow the thing.
No, you acquire asset roll has its own mechanics.
Sorry?
The acquire asset roll has its own mechanics.
I didn't hear you.
The acquire asset roll has its own mechanics.
Yeah. That's what I was going for that, because
That's why I was asking for the
for
tier number, because then I know if we can mathematically
this
do it or not.
this is to acquire the asset roll. The indicates the you can spend coin to this thing. Minimum quality of the roll. So if I'm reading this correctly, you would roll the result indicates the quality of the asset you use using the cruise tier as a base. Okay, so
Our base is 0.
Right. This would be a 1. I think you just have to get a
Have to
minimum
get a
quality of
6.
1. Yeah, have to. Yeah, to do that. Actually, this is getting a. You are acquiring tickets to go to a place, but you want to jump across. So, you know what? I'm going to say that the quality is actually a 0.
Cool. Who would like to do the acquire asset action? Because I know a couple of us had the same idea, and you started with Irvi, so it's up to Irvi if they want to do it or not.
I mean, if we're going for like a ticket situation, I don't think Biv is going to be the best person to walk up and ask people for. they would definitely be somebody who is there to stand behind you and look scary.
I'll do it.
Acquire them via
Alright.
stealing.
You could. You could acquire the tickets by stealing. There's so many options.
Yeah.
Because it's
Have
not
this
like
be a distraction.
because it's not like photo ID is necessarily a thing.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, go for it. Roll. This would be a straight d6, right? Yeah.
Well, queer D6, but yeah.
Ah!
That's a
You-
3.
You know what? Since that was peak remark, I will let you re-roll that.
The sass is so good.
That's still a 3.
Fuck's sake.
Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Okay.
This is why I was saying Biv's probably not the one. I'd seen how my dice had been rolling over here.
You need to put your dice in salt or something.
100%. Purify.
With this-
Purify.
okay. Yeah.
But okay, with a with a 3,
We failed
yeah,
to get the asset.
you don't get the asset, unfortunately. That is only one person's attempt to do this. This could be done again.
I'll try.
Okay. So that is one downtime activity of who rolled that? It was
I
Biv
did.
that, yeah. So
Yeah.
one of Biv's downtime things is done.
Yep.
But yeah, all right. Let's go to Le Monde.
You've got to leave
Oh.
soon, haven't you, Denver? Should you do both
Yeah.
your downtime actions now?
Yeah. One of the things I want to do is train.
Okay.
And prowess.
In prowess,
And-
fair enough.
Yeah.
You can definitely
And-
put a little tick there. And what was this roll?
It's 2 ticks because we've got the prowess training.
Yeah. So that puts me at 5 ticks in prowess. So that means I get Pip and
No, it's 6.
and so
6 is
Oh, you have to
required.
go up to 6. You have
oh
to go
no,
up
it
to
is 6. I did do. I had 5 and now I got 6 and now I can put a Pip and something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck me. That's a 4.
Okay. So that is
Big success.
you do get it. But yeah, so that would mean you get the thing. Yeah, you do have tickets. They are very bad tickets. Like you don't. They're the chair car tickets. But yes,
That's fine. Because if we're going in as nondescript as possible, we want
100%.
we want the crap
100%.
ticket.
100%. Okay. So cool. That is way Le Monde done as far as training and acquiring asset goes. Let's go to Callum, you had ideas?
Well, I'm no longer need to acquire an asset, so I'm going to reduce some stress because I'm pretty stressy.
Okay.
Now, there's only one result here that makes me overindulge. So let's hope I don't get it. That's not a roll. Come on. Fucking get on the fucking table. Jesus Christ.
Why do you think I roll in a box?
I've just not got enough room on my desk. Okay. I've reduced 3 stress.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Anything else that you'd want to do? Because you have one more, technically.
Yeah, I do have 2. We could do something useful to me. I think I'm just gonna train resolve.
Okay. All right. Sweet. So that is Callum done. Samba, what would you like to do, Big Daddy?
I don't really have anything like I was thinking I could help with acquiring assets or stuff, but should I do that with the
You got
train?
the asset, unless it's something you want.
Wait, we did?
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
I miss?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I got the
So,
asset for
I
him.
thought Urvi
Yeah.
failed, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, and
Cameron
then
did
I
it.
got it.
Oh
Mhm.
fuck! I completely missed that. Okay.
It's okay.
All right. So then I'm just gonna train, I guess.
Okay. Train, is there any other, I don't know, is there a long-term project that you want to start in terms of something that you want to do later?
I was thinking, like, since I technically got an in with the Church of the Ecstasy of the Flesh, with those people, could I potentially start developing one of those people that I worked with as an asset, like as a long-term project where I'm trying to get them to flip, to give us
Oh.
more information if we need, and potentially, if we want to take over more turf, we can take over some of their turf in the long-term future.
Us.
Okay. Let me just remind you again, though, that this is
They are a
the
4-tier, yeah.
4th tier. So,
Okay. So let me rephrase that then. Instead of getting some of their turf, maybe getting an idea of um, what kind of projects they are working on, so we can try to like worm our way into some
Okay.
slice of the pie kind of thing.
okay, I get what you're going for. Build connections, do spidery things.
Yeah.
All right. 100%. You can, so you want to do a training and you wanted to do starting of this long-term project, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
All right. So you can definitely do the training in whatever clock or like, whatever skill tree you want. And for your for your long-term project of starting to get more of an in with the church, sorry, Laura.
I believe Samba would get an extra dice if another player would help him.
Mhm.
That depends. Did we have downtime last time?
You did not.
And that would,
Yeah.
because then I would like to give one of my downtime slots to Samba to give him an extra die.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 100%.
Just, I'm like, Samba is doing the broad work and Sasha's working behind him, polishing off the edges. No, it was all fine. It's wonderful. I have a gift. It's so pleasant to meet you. Like, I'm trying to socially wingman Samba a bit into, no, he didn't mean it that way, trust me.
Fair enough. Mr. Saba, would you accept this help?
Yeah, definitely.
Fair. So I think this sounds like a consort role to me.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
I saw that you put something for sway. What is that?
It was the same thing. I just couldn't find a place to put it, so I just put it in wherever.
Okay.
Because like there's no place on the sheet for a long-term project, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Fair enough. There is a notes part in the sheet. No, there is no notes part. Fair enough.
You can make a comment.
Yeah, you can add a comment and
Oh
do
yeah.
that.
Fair. Well, I think
Yeah.
it works because it is a consort thing. So
Yeah.
that's a 4d6 then, right?
Yeah, 46.
Nice. Don't fail me here. Oh, fucking hell. The highest is a 4.
It's
It's a mixed
still
success, right?
it would be considered a success. Let's go with it. I will say that you have a for this particular project, I'd say it's a 4 clock. All right. I'd say it's a
Okay.
4 clock. So you have finished up one section of the clock.
It's 2
So you have
segments.
3
Four's
more.
2 segments.
I'm sorry?
4's 2 segments.
Full is 2 segments.
4, which is the
4.
role Steve got, is 2
Right.
segments.
Oh, okay.
The clock.
Well, oh,
Long-term project.
right. 4 to 5 is 2 segments. Yes. So you cover 2 clocks or 2 sections of the 4-part clock.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Biv, before we go to Laura, to Sasha, because I have some things that I want to discuss there. Biv, you have one more downtime project.
Yeah, we're just gonna put that into resolve training.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Laura, now that we've come to you, I would say, first of all, I think it's a little unfair that the others have had games, and you as your character have not. But I think let's say that you we'll have a thing. We'll talk about but do the rest of you have any problem with Bard getting a auto level up, as far to just put them at the same level as
I
y'all?
am very okay with that. That way
Yeah,
we're
same.
all on have a level playing field.
What do you qualify as a level up, though?
That's what I was. Yeah.
So I would basically just give them a, like, that is something that I will say, like, you can either put a certain number of points into your training, or, like, into the playbook, and and similar to how that's it.
I think giving 10 XP to Bard
Mhm.
is a fair shout.
Yeah.
I've just counted how much I've earned, and I've earned a
Mhm.
13 overall.
Mhm.
But is anyone?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's earned more XP than me. I'm top end because I've
Yeah.
gamed the system.
Yeah.
Um,
And most desperate actions, etc., etc.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So I think 10 to put into any of
Yeah.
those segments seems fair.
100%. I think
I'm
that
fine
would
with
be
that.
better. I think
Objections?
that would be good. Nope. I think we're all
First
in
of all,
accord.
thank you all so much. That would make training a very, very smart choice. The problem is I have no idea how leveling up works. So I believe that would be a thing for after stream for you and me, Ali, to discuss. But
Sounds
it
good.
actually kind of plays into what I was already thinking about, because now that we have 2 spiders and 2 spiders have the same contact, I wanted to ask you, when I was with the other group, our slide had a contact as the tavern owner, and I sent Biff her way with the keywords that made sure that that the person knew it was from Summer. I would like to deepen the relationship between the two of them, either as a level up thing or as a long time project.
Okay. Okay.
I think
We
friends
will
is clarified as a long-term project.
yeah. So yeah, I actually, you know what? I think we will call the session here because we will do the fixing up of our new players sheet fully after the game, so that to not keep anyone here past their times. So I think that is where we will call the session. We will conclude Laura's leveling up, and I will we'll go how to do that. But the rest of you have done your downtime, and next session we shall be doing a train goddamn heist. So let's
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Fucking go.
Choo-choo.
We don't have a
Yeah.
device
Choo-choo.
screen, so it will say starting soon and then the stream will end. But we should also do our
Okay.
outros.
Yep. Please, my wonderful players, let us start this time. I'm just going to call them out. Urvi.
Can we please stop starting with me? Like, I think I know everybody's finding this really funny. I'm genuinely asking.
100%.
I know, that's what makes it funnier.
Okay. Hi, thanks. I'm Murky. I've been bib for you today. You can find me across the internet as Caesar Slot on TikTok and Blue Sky, or just type in Murky Fits because I'm the only one out there. I've checked. If you're interested, you can always find me on Start Playing, where I am a GM for hire. Otherwise, you can find me here every third Thursday on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, and then behind the scenes over at Rollers Joint. But I think that's all. Don't forget to talk to your neighbors, folks.
Yes. Denver.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm Denver. I played Vay Lamond for y'all today. You can find me over on Blue Sky as Dendinius. If you see another Dendinius out there, no you didn't, because so far I'm the only one. And I'm also on Twitch as DJD20, and you can usually find me here on alternate Tuesdays with this lovely table.
Let's go. Laura.
Hey everybody, I'm the bot with many names. You can find me basically everywhere on the internet as the bot with many names. You can also might know me as Laura or Efoy or Milan or Lynn. There are a lot of names, that's why hence the name. I said all of my fun stuff already in the beginning because I was confused. Somebody put a confusion ray on me and this is what happened, so I don't have to repeat it. So I have been Summer for you today, and it has been a pleasure.
Let's go. Callum.
Hello, I have been Callum and continue to be Callum. You just won't see or hear me unless you go to Blue Sky. You can find me as Fiat Callum. I am here every other Tuesday playing Blades in the Dark. I have also got a role over at House of Dreams, where I'm one of the people in charge. And we're starting a new game this or next Thursday. One of the two. Wednesday? Wednesday. One of these Wednesdays, which we need to clarify. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted. And then that is all I've got at the moment. I'm deeply out of work. If you have some theatre work and you need a Callum to fit the role of Callum, I'm pretty good at writing and directing. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be sat here desperately filling in job application forms for jobs I'll never get. So that's me. Bye-bye.
Steve. PP Man.
Hello, hi. It is I, PP Man. Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless Tables and other related things. You can find me here. You can find me there. You can find me everywhere under Sassy Pants 1996 or Pantsless Tables or stuff. This is the place where we have the pants, but we have no pants. But I don't know. Something fucked me sideways, and
Insert something funny and witty here.
yeah, exactly that. We have a bunch of shows running at the moment. There's Blades game, then there's the Dark Waters, a D&D game. Tales of Fate, another D&D game. There's God Killer Kismet, episode 2, releasing this Sunday, which is really fucking cool. And we've decided to venture beyond the tabletops. After a very successful outing with pay-per-view, we are now doing Unskippable Cutscene, which is a video game talk show hosted by Assis and Tan, or Tan and Assis, depending on how you want to do it, because Dan and Assis kind of is Assis, which is funnier than Anne, So, but yeah. Anyway, that's me.
Annie is funny.
Seas.
And I have been Adi MK, and you can find me at Adi MK on Blue Sky or Noonlight Creations on Instagram. I'm also Adi MK on YouTube. I am doing a number of things. You will always find me here at Pantsless Tables because I love this community and the things we do here. I am running a Blades in the Dark game here. I am also part of a Fabula Ultima campaign on Misadventures League. I am probably going to be doing something on Roller's Joint as well, more of a maybe one shot or a two shot at some point. I am also going to be part of the House of Dreams game that Laura was telling us about earlier. Look forward to that because that's going to be interesting. What else? I am preparing to start doing some book things. So, hey, keep an eye out. But yes, that has been it from us at Pantsless Tables and Murky Days in Duskwall. It is a crazy world out there, and as several of our players have told you, hug the people who need it, listen, and not without the intent to, with the intent to just listen and not reply straight after, waiting for someone to stop talking so you can talk. That will be my preaching for the day, and I think that is it for the session. So cheers, much love, and catch you all in 2 weeks.